Hey guys, what's going on?
Didn't realize we'd gone live.
Oh yeah, sorry, I should have warned you. Hey Chris.
No warning.
Hey Chris.
No warning.
Chris. Hey Chris. We just went live. What's up, everyone? I'm Ruth Ann.
I'm Chris.
We are Geek Chic Promotions. We just we're in lovely San Diego, California. We just did a walkthrough of a beautiful space.
Really, stop fucking with your hair! Jesus.
All right. Fine. I'll hold the camera. You like my hair now?
This is a bad idea.
This is an excellent, terrible idea.
Such a bad idea.
Yeah, so we're driving, if you couldn't notice. We're headed back to LA. We did a super secret walkthrough for a project we're doing for San Diego Comic-Con. It was lovely, except for we got stuck in traffic on the way here, and we're about to get a lot of traffic right now. So we figured we'd just live stream with you guys. You're probably getting like car sick just from the amount of cameras moving around. But yeah, so here we are. What up, guys? So we figured we would chat about San Diego Comic-Con because now it's on the brain. This is my first time ever being in San Diego when it wasn't Comic-Con.
Which is crazy, by the way.
Yeah, I mean there was still an event that was going on, and there's also some sportsing event that's happening.
It's the Padres.
Oh, the Padres. Guys, it's the Padres.
It's the Padres.
That I assume is baseball?
It's baseball.
Okay.
You are correct.
Nerd win. But yeah, so there's still like a lot of people here, obviously. Like it's not a completely dead town when there's not nerds overthrowing it. But yeah, we're looking forward to a lot for this con. I mean, I feel like it's going to be a pretty big one since there's a lot of big movies that are coming out. A lot of exciting stuff.
Hopefully.
I'm not looking forward to, so for any of you professionals out there who are looking to get hotel rooms, I don't know if you saw the whole big drama.
I think that was today. Was that today?
I think it's got the
hotel lottery. I think
it's Wednesday.
Oh, is it Wednesday?
I think it's Wednesday, but
I got to ignore it this year.
I know.
Yay!
We're pretty pumped about that.
Pretty stoked.
But yeah, so there's been it's always difficult getting a hotel room, but it might be extra hard this year, you know, of course. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to not having to deal with.
Same.
But that's always a huge headache, having to do that and like organize. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. I feel like they should have kind of figured it out by now how to get everybody hotel rooms.
I don't know if anybody out there is an exhibitor, you know, like we are, but apparently On Peak released a whole bunch of exhibitors' rooms on accident, hotel rooms. And there was quite a panic happening earlier in the week where literally a lot of huge publishers, all of their rooms were released by On Peak to the public.
Yes.
And there was a massive panic happening, and On Peak really had to scramble, which is hysterical to me. It's just...
I love that you find joy.
I know. I do find joy in these type of things. Not for the poor people who have to deal with it, because it just makes me shake my head. I'm like, you know what, is there anything that actually ever goes smoothly with San Diego Comic-Con?
No, of course
Probably not.
I'm not looking forward to the crowds.
Nope.
I'm not looking forward to the baby strollers. We were getting into an elevator just now, and there was like the elevator doors were like open for a minute. I was like, why is nobody coming out? What is happening? And then of course it's a
baby stroller.
Mother trucking baby stroller, and like I love babies. Everybody that knows me knows I love babies. I love kids.
Babies
but the
are
first
great.
thing
Strollers
that wanted to come out of my mouth was like, effing babies! Like, that was the first thing I wanted to say, and I was like, I am surrounded by children and families. And
Which
it's not...
also, by the way, I was trying to get into a parking space earlier today, and this mom was like unloading all of her children from the car, and they were all standing in the one open parking spot in the whole freaking parking lot. I was like, are you going to move your children? Are you going to tell them to get out of the way? I was so furious. I was just like, I just can't handle it. Anyway, that's a whole different rant.
Yeah, there's a whole different rage just about children.
Anyway.
Yeah, so not looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to the parties. I feel like there's some epic parties coming our way. I think that's always been one of my favorite parts of San Diego.
Is the parties?
Yeah, it's the parties.
Agreed.
And all the nerdery that happens there.
I mean, honestly, last year, when I went to San Diego, I literally did not step foot inside the convention center.
That's right.
I just went to all the activities that were around it and lent my badge to somebody else.
You're not supposed to say that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
stream.
I did not lend it to somebody else.
She did not do that.
I kept
she
it.
just didn't go in the show
fine.
floor.
It was all fine.
Edit that
But
later.
noted, the person I lent it to did get caught.
What, are you serious?
She got caught. So don't do that.
Don't
That's
do
what
it.
I'm saying. Don't do that because the person did get caught. She had to show her license, and then she had to like go through this big rigmarole, and it's not worth it.
Almost
so don't
lost
do
the
it.
badge.
Almost lost the badge.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Stay in school. Don't don't share your badge.
Don't share your badge.
Amazing.
Anyway.
I am looking forward to some stuff on the show floor, though. There are a couple booths that I really love visiting every year. There's stuff that I can get there that I don't really find at other cons, which is shocking because we work and go to so many cons. But there are like a couple booths that I just can't seem to get anywhere else. Hence the International Comic Con.
Yeah, there's, honestly, what I look forward to as an exhibitor, which I have not been an exhibitor, by the way, in a lot of years. Like, I've been going as a pro. And this time, with the exhibitor, means I get to go back onto the show floor before it all opens and just run around while it's completely empty.
I'm really excited. Yeah, that's
Super
something I'm
excited
looking
about that. Yes.
forward to as well. I've never seen the show floor when it's like empty.
When everybody's just setting up and everything's being built, it's very
It's
exciting.
a magical time.
It is a magical time.
You know what's funny? It's magical because it's so boring.
Actually, you know what? You get to see all the pros, though, that you know, like that are all exhibitors and setting up, and you
That's
can just
true.
talk to people without the madness of the con floor. So
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of cool in that regard. That way you can catch up, be like, hey, what'd you do tonight, and find out where everybody's going without being on a million text chains.
Or just ending up at the Hyatt.
Or just ending up
Like
at the
we always
Hyatt.
do.
Yeah, which I don't feel like the Hyatt, though, is the place to be anymore for some reason. I think
It's on the cycle. Like right now we're on the off
was it
time.
The Omni, or was it?
No, it wasn't the Omni. It was
it?
Was it the Marriott?
Hilton?
No.
I don't know.
It was something else.
Doesn't
It was the
matter.
Hilton. That's
Was
what
it
it
the
was.
Hilton?
It was the Hilton. That
I
was
feel
a
like
cool spot to
yeah,
be.
exactly. And the Wired Cafe, of course.
Oh, the Wired Cafe.
Wired
that I'm
Cafe.
also looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
I'm trying to like build our own Wired Cafe. I don't think it's gonna work,
Yeah.
but I'm trying.
It's good. It's good effort.
Yeah, it's good effort. But I mean, at least now we don't have to pay like $15K for internet, which is bonus.
Yeah, that's nice.
Bonus.
Yeah. We're also prepping for PAX East, so all of you East Coast people, we're gonna see you in a few days.
That's right. Even on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, if anybody knows somewhere I can jacket.
She has no winter coat.
I have I don't even have a fall coat. I have this like jean jacket and like one leather jacket that's ripped up and does nothing for warmth. Because I am too cool to own a jacket. I don't know. I gotta get one of those.
Get a jacket.
Like on Monday because we leave Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and happy Easter, pre-Easter, happy Easter Eve, everybody. Is there a proper way to celebrate Easter Eve? Do you pretend to be dead and like wake up in the morning like, just kidding, I'm back from the dead? No, it's not. It's not how you
Non-religious
celebrate.
person.
Going to hell.
And I love the way
going
she's
to hell.
asking me.
Yeah.
Because I'm the authority on this.
More than I,
I
obviously.
mean, yeah, but like no,
Not much, yeah.
There's no there's church, but you just go in the morning, not the evening.
But there's like evening church services, right?
Yes, but you want to go on Easter. You
Okay.
don't want to go the day before. That's
right.
like Christmas midnight mass, but like
okay.
there's no
I'm learning so
midnight
much,
Easter.
guys.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. None of this matters.
I am legit.
Back to San Diego.
Yes, San Diego.
San Diego.
That means whale's vagina.
The whale's vagina.
I don't think that's what it means.
Anyway, so let's talk about some of the epic things that we've done in San Diego.
My gosh.
To make everybody jealous and make them want to visit.
Or not.
Or not, because it's kind of a pain in the ass.
I've gotten in a good amount of trouble.
So you guys, like once, I went to this party that was thrown by an actor who owns his own like publishing things. You guys can guess who it is when I say that because I'm not going to say his name. But anyway, you needed a password in order to get into this party. And so we did, and it was like a little farther off. It was at some like boutique hotel, whatever. And we go there. It turns out to be super lame with a lot of drunk people. So we're like, let's bail. So we tried to go back to the Hyatt, and there was a train on the train tracks that was just stopped. And so we were like, what do we do? How do we get back to the hotels with this train blocking everything? So we kind of like eyed like climbing over the middle part between two cars.
That's how people die, Chris.
And the train would kind of like jerk forward a little bit and then stop again. So it was one of those things where we were like, do we do it? Do we do it? Now I was with my boss, I was with a friend, and I was with a letterer that lettered all of our books. And we totally were just like,
heard the story.
Let's do it. And we real quick, one by one, climbed in between these, like, and it was so dangerous, guys, don't ever freaking do this. And we climbed in between the cars to get to the other side so we could go to more parties. And it was quite thrilling. There was a lot of adrenaline involved. And also the train started moving halfway between when the last person in our group, like, made it through. And it was very super scary and thrilling and a story to tell for later.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was pretty super, yeah.
You made it to the height, and I'm sure drank a lot.
Totally did. And then not only that, okay, so here's something weird. We get there, and the actor dude who threw the party was there. And we're like, how the hell did you get here?
How did you get that?
Crazy. We're like,
it's like the Jack Donaghy moment of like money. And like that's it. You're like, what?
What? How was that happening? It was kind of weird. It was super weird. I don't know. Like, did you sneak out before? I don't even know. Yeah, it was the craziest thing. Anyway, good times. Good times.
Rich people.
So you tell a story now.
Ooh. Which ones? I think there's so many. I am known for crashing parties, ladies and gentlemen. I am known for somehow getting into a party by an awesome friend or something like that, or like maybe the friend had an extra person that couldn't come, so then I was Joey for the night or something. And I do love me to hit a dance floor. So there was one party, and it was me, Marcus, buddy Darren over at
Darren.
Yep, over at Marvel. And yeah, it was Darren who got me in. And the music was great, open bar, the whole thing. And I was really frustrated because nobody was dancing. I was like, fine, I'll just wait till people are drunker. We'll start this party. And I noticed the circle that was standing next to us was all like Seth Rogen's crew. So it was Seth Rogen and like all the guys that's in all of his movies with him. Mm-hmm. So, and I think it was right after Role Models or something like that. So it was like that entire cast. And I had enough drinks, so I was like, sure, I'm doing it. And I stepped over, like I just kind of like stepped into the circle. I was like, hey guys, super awkward. So I'm a big nerd. You guys are awesome. And I just wanted to say that. And there was like a long pause. And Seth Rogen goes, yeah, I'm a nerd too. And like, it was just still like total, like so awkward. And I just said like, okay, cool, super awkward. I just wanted to say that, thanks, bye. And just like took 3 steps to the next way and I was back in my circle. I was like, cool, that was wonderfully awkward. Like, perfect. That was perfect. And then, so fast forward an hour or two later, once people had a few drinks, I was like, screw it, I'm starting this dance party. So just me starts dancing. And then like there becomes like a circle, and every once in a while like somebody would try to like have a dance off with me. And then
nothing more fun than a dance off.
Yeah. And then after a while I started just like grabbing people from outside the circle and bringing them in and just like dance party. And like, so we close down the party, and when the lights come up, all these people start handing me their business cards, and they're like, I don't care, wherever you are tomorrow night, just let me know. I just want to be there. And I was like, cool. And afterwards, Marcus went through and looked at all the business cards I got, and he was like, wait, I'm pitching to this guy tomorrow. And I was like, cool, just broke the ice. Acha! That's one. What else you got?
There's a lot I can't tell.
I know. It's like
they're either too raunchy or they're too like I can't.
There's too many names.
Too many names that people know that will recognize, and then I'll be like, I can't do that because everyone will be like, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, this is pretty fun because I mean, there's a like. What were we talking to Chris Gossett just at WonderCon?
Oh my god, I love that dude.
It turned
so
out
much.
that we were literally at the same party together like a decade ago. at San Diego Comic-Con, and
So
it was
good.
amazing.
It was
we
great
had two
hearing
different viewpoints of what happened at that party, and he told his viewpoint, and he was just like, yeah, like, and I was like, I went up to Frank Miller and I talked to him. I'm like, I was sitting next to Frank Miller. Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's kind of incredible, especially when stuff like that happens. When you find out that someone you've known was literally the same party you were at, but you didn't know each other at that time. Because that also happened with me and Jeremy Atkins, which is so funny when that happens. You're just like, what the hell? Yeah.
And like on the professional stuff can happen all the time there too. Meaning like all of a sudden you can get work there. So like, for example, a year or two ago, Chris and I went down together, as always. And we went down like a night early, so we went there Thursday night, and we're like, oh, we'll just like go out. Like there's a little club thing we can go to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So we went to that. It's like, it was fun. That was the first time Hodor ever DJ'd, and we were like,
Christian
got the,
yeah.
And we had like the VIP booth right above him, and so that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then we grabbed some peeps and we head over to the Hilton, and we run into my friend Wee, and Wee decides it's time for shots, and he made the mistake of challenging me, and if I've already had a few drinks in me, I will take any challenge, just so you know. So then, Wee and I
Was that the one where I was with Leo?
Yes, yeah, that's where you were chatting up with Leo Camacho. Because, we ran into Leo at the club. And it was that weird thing where we're like standing there, like dancing at the club. And I was like, this is kind of, I was like, huh. And I turn around, and Leo turned around at the same time we faced each other. What the? You're here again. So you were chatting him up, and that's when like me and Wee are just knocking back shots. I won, apparently, which is not actually winning.
It is not.
And we stumble back to our place. I supposedly got up at 4 a.m, tried to get dressed. I don't remember this at all. Tried to get dressed to go back out for parties. I'm like, people are waiting for me, and Chris is like, go back to sleep. And so I woke up in a totally different pair of pajamas than I went to sleep in. It was very confused.
She actually was trying to get into a onesie, and then it was like shorts, and like half dressed herself before I was like, settle down.
I'm a classy broad, kids. I'm a classy broad. But then, 10 a.m, we get a text from,
it was Jeremy, wasn't it?
Was it at 10 a.m, or was it not? It was like 10 a.m. Yes. Because it was 10 a.m, we get a text from our friend Jeremy Atkins, and there was a moderator that her flight got moved or canceled or something, so she couldn't come and moderate a panel for, was it Dark Horse?
No, it was for Dynamite.
Oh, it was for Dynamite, that's
Women
right.
of Dynamite panel.
Yes.
With like Gail Simone.
I had an hour to get ready and run over and moderate this panel, and it was great. It was super fun. Like, that was the best way to heal a hangover. And then of course we went and got burgers and Bloody Marys right after. But yeah, so that was like a professional cool thing that happened.
Yeah.
And it was like, but it was just we started that con out hard. We were not anticipating that.
That was shocking.
aggressive.
Actually, the Hodor DJing thing, that was actually thanks to like Legion M. They got us
that's right. That was Legion M.
Yeah, they got us that private booth
and
everything else.
Yeah.
And,
so thanks Legion M for starting off our
service
bananas weekend.
Such a bad idea.
Oh, perfect idea. It was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like San Diego Con is basically surviving on alcohol and caffeine, and I'm just fine with that.
It's true. I mean, I've tried to moderate that since, because I just can't do that anymore, and it's a long haul, man. You're there from like Wednesday all the way through Sunday, and there's just so much stuff going on. You kind of have to be on your game, but it's hard. It's hard because there's so much awesome stuff. It's so much
fun, and there's people that you don't ever get to see except for at San Diego. Like, even people that you live with in the, like, well, there's so many people in LA that we only see at San Diego.
Yeah. Which is awesome, because like I bump into people that I used to work with and all this stuff, and like it's a very good like reunion type of a show since everybody goes. Mm-hmm. And I just remember like bumping into like an old friend that I used to work with, and he was just like, oh my god, like I gotta go because I'm literally being signed exclusively to DC like right now. And he's like, see those guys over there? Like, I just left to go to the bathroom, but I gotta get back. And it was just, it's hilarious. It's hilarious to me, like, the stuff that you witnessed go down. It's mind-blowing. Like, the deals that get made, if you just know how to network it, which is really not inside the convention center. You can set meetings and everything, but it's almost better just to know where to go afterwards, to hit those certain places.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, buy a drink for someone, and just chat. Don't like hardcore hit them up. Just chat about anything that's you know, an interesting subject, so they get to know you, because that's going to come across like later on when you email them and follow up. Just be like, hey, I'm that person that bought you that drink and we talked about this and this, and they'll remember you, and they'll be like, oh yeah, like send me your shit, like that's cool.
All right, I'm gonna tell you a little secret of the trade here, kids. Coming straight at you from the car, headed from San Diego.
Driving 75.
75. So, just so you guys know, everybody meets so many people at conventions. And what we call it is con face after a while, because everybody it just blends all together. So if there's somebody you really want to talk to, but you feel like, well, they don't really know me, but I really want, like, I have this idea for a thing for them, or something, like if there's something very specific for a specific person, you could, and I'm not saying I've done this before,
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Is that you walk up and be like, oh man, it's so good to see you, like Ruth Ann, let the last, yeah, whatever, and just like kind of go from there as I lose the
hello.
I moved my hand for a second. But yeah, so that's the trick, kids, is that you just pretend that you met them before, because you do already know them, they just don't know you.
Yep.
But yeah, that works pretty much all the time.
It doesn't work on me because I know the trick, number one. And also, number two, like I'm a pro at being able to tell who's doing it and who's not.
I don't know. I think people have done it to you and you didn't know.
No, absolutely not. Because
this is to you guys out there. See if you can pull it on Chris.
Seriously, because I've learned the art of like saying nice to see you instead of nice to meet you. Because honestly, I don't know who I've met and who I haven't. But I can usually tell when someone's faking it because I have done it so often.
Yeah, that's true. You can tell when I'm like, doing it, when I'm just like,
yeah,
hey,
I'm like,
you
don't know that person.
It's like, I really don't know that person.
Exactly.
But I am also terrible at that.
Yeah.
I am really bad at remembering things.
And I really honestly have no qualms about saying like, oh, I'm sorry, like, where did we meet? Like, or how do I know you? Like, refresh my memory. Like, I'm so sorry. You know, I promise I won't forget again. And when I say that, like, if I stump them, if they're just like, so be careful about that. Most people don't do that, though. That's just me.
Hardly anybody does it.
Yeah.
Hardly anybody does it.
Yep. No one's got balls.
Now you just put the challenge out to the internet. Do that to Chris. Do it. But yeah, guys, I guess, wow, we already talked for half an hour. So yeah.
Fantastic.
Thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. And yeah, we're super looking forward to San Diego Comic-Con. We're probably not going to be able to live stream from PAX this coming weekend. We'll try to do maybe something a little later. We'll see how things go.
Yeah,
it's going to be pretty crazy.
Saturday is going to be kind of nuts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, normally I'd be like, I paid enough for internet, so yes. But timing-wise, probably not.
Yeah.
That's going to be in the middle of one of the mini tournaments that we're doing, so unfortunately, no.
Yeah, but you can see me tonight over at the Robot Underdog Twitch stream. I'm going to be on there nerding out with those fun people. Also, I'll be doing the Ruse Day Tuesday, this Tuesday, 3 p.m. Oh wait, no, we'll be at PAX.
We'll be at PAX.
Just kidding. No Ruse Day Tuesday for you. Yeah, because I really wanted to talk about Ready Player One, because we both just saw it last night, and we loved it.
It was awesome.
Yeah, maybe we'll just record something one night to post later.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
About it.
We can totally do that.
Yeah.
And don't forget, in May, we're going to be at Comic-Con Revolution.
Yes.
With Paul Jenkins.
With Paul Jenkins.
Yes.
We're going to be nerd raging about Wolverine Origins. So excited. All right. Well, love you guys. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Bye.